Christmas edition. And don't forget, we did ask you something. That's not a picture coming through that speaker. But the thing is, yes, if you haven't downloaded the Channel TV app, just as quick as you can, do that. You could go to, if you've got your Android device, go to the Play Store, iPad, you could go to the App Store. Just download it because you will need it to take a selfie, send a picture to us. Let's see how you're celebrating this Christmas and put it out there for people to show that in spite of all that's going on there, you've got happy people out there. And what am I even talking about? We also have happy people in the studio this morning. Let me show you. Alibaba joins us next. Good to have you on.
Thank you, bro.
And I keep wondering, how do people smile when they have to, I can't go and start losing my generator tank head and take it to go and start buying fuel. How do people still keep a happy face going on out there?
I think for us is that we have so much to be happy for. And so it's like, there was an explanation was that once you have a lot of happiness deposited, not much can take away from your happiness. It's like having 3 billion in your account, whether it's from Dasuki or anybody, doesn't matter. But you have those kind of monies, and then somebody keeps taking a small percentage from it. Because it's so much, you will not feel the impact. That's what we have. So much happiness. We have so many things that make us happy. The society has a lot of dynamics, from politics to religion. It looks like religion is one thing that really holds us together now. You find people who don't have jobs run to religion, people who are unhappy run to religion, and politicians even run to religion, depending on.
You know what I'm thinking. When we talk, Chamberlain was asking about how people can still smile when we have moments like this. Taking your generator tanks, your Okada tank. I don't know if you can detach your car tank anyway to go stay on the queue.
That big car.
Was that what he brought?
But again, if you look at it, how do we put smiles on people's faces? Is it the kind of communal life we live? Because if you are engaged, I can bet that a lot of people from your village, from your community, for those who you started with, a lot of people will be expecting some form of handout from you. Is it the kind of communal life we live that is why we still think that everything is very okay for everyone?
I think that's a major problem in Nigeria. Everybody believes that somebody owes them something, But it stems from the fact that not many people were empowered from when they were growing up. You already know what it takes for people to survive in the country. And one of it is education and proper preparation. So first of all, you have to learn to read and write. And you don't prepare these people to read and write. And so when they face the challenges of life, they can't read, they can't write. And so you've already taken away from them what they would use to meet those challenges. Which is the reason why you find somebody who is 14, 15 years old, can't read. My daughter, when she was 4, my cousin came from the village and she was reading something. And when she left, he said, "Bros, now wow. How she take the reader?" And I said, "Oh no, she can read." He said, How? So I said, okay, she watches cartoons, she's taught in school. And I gave him something to read. This guy is in GSS 2. He can't read.
Wow.
He's in school.
Yes.
That's the irony of the situation.
In all of this happening, I wonder how you still can make people laugh, how you can take from all the seriousness and make light of all of this hard times some people are going through.
Well, the essence of comedy is taking what people live and weaving it into humor and making people see the funny side of it. So, for instance, I give you, there was a time that I did a joke about an Okada rider who runs into a police station and complains that his bike had been stolen and the police should come and go help him find the bike. And the policeman looked at him and said, "Get out of here." And he was like, "But you are supposed to help me find." And he said, "We're looking for a whole ship in this country. We have not found it. You are asking for Okada," which was the time the empty African pride was missing. So the thing is, taking humor, you take the things that are happening in the society, mix it with a bit of humor, and then people would laugh. Because what happens with laughter is that people realize and relate with what you're saying and can actually laugh about it. I'll give you another example.
Sorry, Baba.
We're back again?
We have it back now.
Okay,
so
okay.
Let's go over there. Linda, you can take it now.
Not again.
Another display sound.
Not
there
again.
are actually some stubborn ones in terms of, when you take this kind of issues and try to make them laugh, who will always criticize. That
you know, there's a thin line between being funny and being offensive. Very thin line. And it takes expertise and experience, maybe over the years, to know how to walk it carefully. Because you may just take one wrong step and offend some people, take another wrong step and offend another. But then again, it's also a matter of the educated minds of the people and how tolerant some people are to new ideas or what you're trying to say. I'll give you an example. When this was my early days, this was with Abacha. Ike Nandagoba was the MC, and we were introducing the cultural troupe from Akwa Ibom. And Ikena said, Ali, go ahead and introduce it. So I introduced the cultural troupe. It was in the Abuja Sheraton Hall. And he had this 3-seater, and only him was sitting on the 3-seater. So I said, Your Excellency, this is the Akwa Ibom cultural troupe. They benefited from you having created a stage for them, and they're here to perform. And they're going to shake up a lot of things, and I would like you to see them. And before they came, I said, oh no, stop, sir. This is 2:10. You're still wearing dark shades at this time, sir. Please take them off so that you can see them clearly. The hall laughed, he too laughed, and he took them off and folded. This is a band that you could fold. He folded it and put it inside his agbada. And I saw state security men going to the back of the stage. I said, sir, it looks like your boys are coming this way, so I think I'll better come sit with you. Which is the famous picture of me sitting on the ground by him. He said, no, I should sit on the chair. I said, no, sir, I'll sit here. So the way I did it was that it now cut across to many that it was just a joke. Or the one I did with Obasanjo when Obasanjo was the president. And I said, Obasanjo is so stingy. That Obasanjo is so stingy that... in fact, he's the chairman of Aradite Bank. Once money gets to his hand, it can't come out again.
I'm sure he responded.
Oh, yes, he did.
That was classic. I remember that.
You remember that? Or the one about how he likes money so much and when they told him that they wanted to build an effigy in his honor, and they told him how much it would cost, 50 million. He said they should give him the money, he would go and stand there. Now, but some of this stuff that you say, you milk it from what happens in the society, so that people can relate to it. Another example is Alex Akinyele was our sports minister at the time.